Before we start, we would like to acknowledge that we are on unceded territory of the Algonquins, and we want to say miigwech to the Algonquin people for allowing us to come together tonight to listen and to learn. And we're especially honored to have Grandfather William Amanda here with us tonight. This event is very timely. It's almost exactly a year ago, in fact, a year ago yesterday, September 15th, that a group of very dedicated Indigenous women and their supporters arrived here in the nation's capital after having walked an arduous 4,000 kilometers from the downtown Lower East Side in Vancouver to bring awareness to Canadians, especially the government, regarding the epidemic of violence against Indigenous women. Its most vulnerable citizens. So we honor the spirit of that journey here tonight. I hope that you have all managed to get something to eat as well as to peruse some of the literature that's on the tables. There's also a wonderful prayer band that the Native Women's Association of Canada has set up. So you're invited to sign your name or write your thoughts on this prayer banner, which is making its way across Canada. This event tonight has been organized by IPSMO, Indigenous Peoples Solidarity Movement Ottawa. We are a grassroots organization that directly supports Indigenous peoples in their struggles and their very diverse struggles for justice. Our purpose here tonight is to bring awareness to Canadians. It's to help us to understand more about the epidemic of violence against Indigenous women, why it's happening, and why there's such public apathy towards it. IPSMO also wants to learn how we can empower ourselves in the struggle for justice, and we want to share that with other like-minded people. We want to build relationships within and outside our community. We also want to understand how our own health and well-being and that of our children and our children's children is inextricably linked with the health and well-being of Indigenous women. So just to give you an overview as to how the evening is going to unfold, we're going to begin with an opening ceremony. Then we will see the first of 2 short films. After that, we're going to have a short 10-minute break. Then we're going to watch the second film, which will be followed by the remaining 2 guest speakers. There's going to be a question period, or question and answer period following this, and then we're going to conclude with remarks by each of our guests. So at this point in time, it's my pleasure to invite Elder Annie St. George, Anishinaabe, Oma Miwini Algonquin, got that out, to do the opening prayer and to say a few words. And then Elaine Kignosway from the Cree Nation is going to present the Women's Honor Song. So, Kwai Annie and Nancy Elaine.
Kwai Kakina Ikwewan Ininiwag. Welcome, all of you. Bienvenue sur le territoire de mise en site, the territory of our nation, our ancestors, the Algonquins. I'm honored to be here today. With me, beside me, I got Caroline, the mother of Shannon, who has the courage to come up and to stand beside me, even though tonight is a night where we focus our thoughts on the missing women that we have lost, and that there has been many, and her daughter has been missing since a year and still not found. Tonight, you will hear the voices of women, men, who have lost their sisters, their brothers, through either murder or being missing for years. Just with a reflection and a thought before we open. When a child is born, we look at this child, what a beauty. As we rock this baby in our arm, and then the child gets a little older, and every one of us who was a parent here, we walk in a shopping mall, and we're looking at a nice object, and just with a flash of a second, we look at an object that attracts us as parents, we turn around, our child is gone. Has anybody here has ever experienced this? I suppose a lot. You see, the panic that one would have when we lose our baby in a little store, the hearts that are running, racing, looking all over the place to try to find our lost child. What panic does a parent have? And there we find our little one sitting there in the middle of a matter. In this case, the missing child's children, women, daughters are missing for many years. The mothers are still looking. They have no way. They think this type of kind of loss is a day and night issue. It is not only we found our little one in the aisle, we are still looking. It's still in our dreams, our thoughts, day in, day out, within minutes, within time. Time has stopped. The mother. Today, I would like you to come together as one. To open our mind, to come together and to think in one spirit, one mind, and one body, so that we can gather our thoughts in prayers, in positive message, to help Caroline here walk a step further, and all the parents who are missing, they're missing their children. In our region presently, there are 4 girls that are missing at this point in time. That is quite a bit. Ça fait 4 qu'on ils sont disparus depuis l'année passée. C'est beaucoup dans la région de Nassira. Puis il va y en avoir peut-être d'autres, sinon, si on continue. Ensemble, on peut arrêter ça. Together, we can stop. So as we open, it is not of our choice. It is that we offer to the Creator. And the Creator gives us that inner strength. Negojmak the Vegigej. The widow come, Caroline was Sunjima.